Well, it is quarterfinals right now with coverage presented by U.GG. I'm joined by a new face to League of Legends, Jeesun. I said it right, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Jeesun.
Okay. And you are hosting the LCK, the Korean stream of Worlds this year.
Correct.
Okay. So maybe you can tell me a little bit about how you ended up doing this because this is kind of new for you.
So I joined the Worlds as a translator. Well, it kind of ended as you doing translation and interview at the same time. So I was like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm in. I'm doing it.
Very good. So literally starting as a translator. And when did all this happen?
As a translator, it happened 2017 summer
Okay.
split, and since then I'm just keep working as a translator. But luckily, I got this job as a host for interviews. So yeah, I'm doing all of this stuff.
What has it been like for you? Is it scary at all or is it exciting? What's it like?
Well, very scary because I'm a choker in front of camera.
Okay.
I just rush in front of camera, like talk really fast, so people call me rap god.
Okay.
So I'm feeling kind of sad because it never get better.
Mhm.
Well, I've been doing a small talk show between the sets at the LCK split,
Mhm.
and I always speak too fast. But there was this lady, and she was an announcer. She was next to me, making eye contact to make me like chill. You're
Yeah.
doing great, but I'm alone right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
did I do right? And everyone's like, you were a rap guy. It wasn't okay. It'll get better. I'm
Okay.
like, it doesn't really get better, so I'm kind of sad.
So is this the broadcast crew calling you Rap God, or is it the fans?
The
The
fans.
fans calling you. But that's kind of nice. I mean, I'm sure they're trying to be like nice and kind of just making a joke, right?
Well, I'm not sure if they're being nice calling me a rap god, but I mean, having a nickname from a fan is, yeah,
Yeah.
good thing.
And by the way, there's a lot of people who would love to be a rap god. Rap gods are really impressive, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yes. There you go. So no worries. What's it been like for you at Worlds? Because here you're interviewing people from all over the world. I saw an interview you did with Caps's dad, Caps and his dad. So what's this all been like for you?
Well, every moment it is so meaningful for me because I love. Well, I started as a like gamer, a user, and then I started watching the league, and I fell in love with it. I was kind of obsessed with it. So having this opportunity to work with all the pro players, it's really awesome. And especially, I really love the interviews with the players and their parents. It's so adorable. Last time it was Wadid and his mother.
Mhm.
I could see the love. It was really visible. They're like cuddling. He was like cuddling his mother, and this time it was like Caps and his daddy, and he was so like supportive.
Yeah.
I just want some kind of events to happen more and more.
Yeah. That's really cool. How long have you been playing League of Legends?
Oh, so I think I created my account at the end of the season 3
Mhm.
because that was my when my KSAT was done. So, but I didn't really play it much back then, and then I had my placement in season 4,
Okay.
and since then I've been playing it a lot.
Okay. And did you ever think, like, was it a goal for you to try to go to LCK and the Korean broadcast when you started playing and you saw the game? Like, did you say I want to do that, or did it just kind of happen?
So, well, at first when I played it, it wasn't not like my goal because I was just a normal user. And then as soon as I started watching some pro plays and league, yeah, I just want to be, yeah, I want to be part of it.
Yeah. Now, it's been fun because I've been talking to Candace and Shox and Ovely, who were all backstage hanging out with you. So, what was it like hanging out with them? Because it's kind of funny that you guys all have similar jobs in each of your regions.
So I think they are just so nice to me because I usually after every interview I would go like, so I feel so small and sometimes I'm being too hard on myself and why did like speak so fast? I think I mistranslate some phrases. I'm there like, no, you are really doing a good job. They're like, I really mean it. I'm not sugarcoating or something because like if you weren't really doing well, we're going to be, it's okay. Things will get better. But they were telling me that we were really being honest. You were just through in this whole situation, but you were doing so well. So like, don't be too hard on yourself. You are just improving. So just yeah, let it happen. Everything.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, at this Worlds, your first Worlds, we are not seeing LCK have too much luck. What has it been like for you watching LCK start to maybe fall off?
So I want to say this because like, so my first trip as since I started working here was last year All Stars, and
Mm.
LCK second was in second place or third
Yeah.
place. I was really like it was really weird to seeing them not winning, but and then there was MSI, and then there was Rift Rivals, there was Asian Games. I'm like, should I get used to this situation? I'm like, I'm not really sure. I'm still like seeing LCK players losing against other regions is so hard, especially seeing their like face after games is so hard. But I mean, it's a sports, so it happens, and you have to face it. And also like, all the fans will actually kind of like it because circulation is needed.
Yeah, North America always loses, so I know that feeling all the time. It is really rough, but you kind of get not, you don't get used to it, but you understand how to like cope with it. It's rough. Do you think Afrika has a chance tomorrow? Because they're playing my region, Cloud 9. So are you nervous for them, or are you like no problem?
Then I'm gonna say I'm nervous. Well, I just want them to show their best because like they have potential. Every team has potential, but if they pull their best out of it, they're gonna win. If not, they're gonna lose. So this year is actually about upsets every time. So I can't really make any prediction.
So Worlds is going forward. It's going to get bigger and bigger at the different stages, like the quarterfinals, but semifinals and finals. Is it exciting for you to be a part of like the bigger stages? Or are you a little more nervous? Like, what do you think?
Well, it's always awesome, but I always feel a lot of responsibility because I started as an LCK translator, and I actually felt so much pressure because I wasn't a professional live translator, and also I didn't have enough skill. But LCK is so popular; a lot of people are always watching the regular split. But I always felt like I'm doing my role perfectly. But the fact that I am working in LCK, the region, brought me so much responsibility. But now Worlds is even much bigger, so I'm feeling more and more pressure, or maybe just responsibility. So maybe I can just kind of learn how to cope with it positively.
There's a meme in the West where they say like because there was Shox, right? And then Ovly came in and they started calling her NA Shox, and then I think they call Candace China Shox sometimes.
Oh.
Is that rude, or do you not like it if people in North America or Europe called you Korea Shox?
I love it because she's like the iconic hostess for League of Legends, so I kind of like it. But I always go through the tweet chat after I do translation for the Riot Games broadcast, and everyone is just calling me Korean Eminem. So, well, I haven't seen anyone calling me Korean Shox yet, but
Okay. Well, maybe they will after this interview. Because right now they know you as a translator, but once they know that you also do hosting, it'll be maybe a little different. So, if there's anything that you wanted to say to like the Western fans, right? Because like they see you on broadcast, but maybe this is the first time they get to meet you or learn about you in my interviews. Like, is there anything you would say to them?
hi guys, I'm Jeesun. You can call me Z2, or thank you guys for tolerating me throughout the split and also the world. I'm doing my best to get improved, so keep supporting me and keep supporting NA, EU, and also LCK. Thank you.
And wait, and you have Twitter and Instagram?
I do have Twitter, but I actually don't use it at all. I mainly use my Instagram.
Okay. And that's Z2 ZEETWO.
The underbar, do I call it?
Underscore. Yeah.
Underscore.
Between Z and two or after?
After.
Okay. Well, there you go. You can find her there. Either way, thank you so much for the interview. Really looking forward to seeing what else is in store with you in the future. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things Worlds right here on my YouTube channel. Wow. I'm wrapping up my Worlds trip here in Korea, and it's been such an amazing couple of weeks. Sure, the games have been rad, but what I've really seen from you all is just love and support for U.GG. The support for our sponsor has been incredible. People keep talking about it. I'm on the boardwalk here in Busan, and the thing that I go around, I talk to people, I meet them, I shake their hand, and they just keep talking about how much they love U.GG. It's like I didn't even know these people played League of Legends. I'll be like, this doesn't seem like the League of Legends demographic right here. That family over there, yeah, that one walking into the shot right now, they're the biggest U.GG fans in Korea. You know why? Because they've learned that if you use it, you'll never lose champion select again. You go in there, you type in a champion, you learn the counters for it, what it counters. You can see how the pros are building it. There's all sorts of great information, and it's really cool to just see parents raising their children with the right tools and assets to help them succeed in life. So either way, thank you so much to U.GG. Their link is in the description, and thank you for watching this interview.